Hello everyone. As you all know that we are just reading the chapter 3rd Water of Water, and it's the lecture 7. In the previous lecture also we have solved some book exercises what is given in your book. Now in this lecture also we are going to solve some book exercises. Let's see what these questions are. The first question, it is from your book only, you can see in your textbook also. At home, where do you get drinking water from? Means students, it is asking that at home, if you need to drink water, from where you get? You get water from taps, okay? And these taps give the water from pipelines. Clear? So we can write here we get water, drinking water from pipelines through tap. Okay. Now the next one is, what do you have to go for to get water? How much time does it take to bring the water? Students, in the previous time, in the earlier time, if you ask to your grandparents, grandmother, grandfather, they will tell you that in the beginning, there if there was not a lot of the source of water, they need to go afar for collecting the water, for storing the water. But right now it is available at every home, so there is no need to go far to get water. So basically, simply you will write at the answer of this question. In the answer of this question, you will write here just no, cause you never go far to get water. That's why you will write that no, I never go for to get water. Okay, how much time it does take? If you are not going, then there will be no any time. That's why the simple answer is no. Now the next one is, do your neighbor brings water from the same place from where you are getting water? If you are getting water from pipes, through taps, water taps, you neighbors also get the water from the pipes through their taps at their home also. So you have to write the answer only yes, nothing else. You can write these questions, answer of these questions in your textbook with the pencil. It's very simple, there is no requirement to write in your copy. Okay, all right. Now the next one is, why do you need to store water? What is the reason to need to store water? As I have told you already that water is needed because water is very precious for us, and we need to store water for various purpose like drinking, watering the plants, and washing the clothes, many more things. So we need to store water for drinking, for washing cloth, for cooking, etc. You can write. Now the next one is, who fetches and stores water in your house? Definitely our parents do this. So we will write parents. Clear? Now, are there certain peoples who are not allowed to take water from there? Is there certain people who are not allowed to take the water from where you store the water? No, right now in the present time there is not any kinds of rule and regulation. So you can write here no. Okay, clear? So this is the questions given in your textbook. You can write the answer. As you can see that this is a very small answer type of the questions, only few words or single sentence you have to write. So you can write in the textbook with the pencil. Now the next question is, in the poem you read about the rivers, falls, waterfalls, lakes and springs. We get water from all these places. From where do you get water? Put a circle around those places that are either in your house or around it. Okay, you have to just circle the water, the places or the source of water from where you get the water or it is available in your surroundings. If there is any lake is present your surroundings, you can circle the lake. If there is no lake, there is no need to circle it. Basically in if we are talking about Gorakhpur, so there is no any kind of lake, so we are not going to circle it. Well, in the village side you can see the well, tube well also, ponds also, waterfall we are not going to circle because it is not available in our surroundings: hand pumps, river, tap, tank. Okay, that much. And rest of the things, we it's not available in our surroundings, so we are not going to circle it. Now the next one is, have you ever seen the hot water coming from the ground? Where? If you have seen some places, suppose you have gone for somewhere just for a tour or trip, and you have seen that place where the hot water coming from the ground, you can write here yes. And if you have not seen such kind of the places, you will just simply write here no, you have not seen. Clear? Now the next one is, does any river flow through your village or city? If yes, writes the name. Students, basically we are living in Gorakhpur, so we all know that in Gorakhpur is situated at the bank of the river, and the name of the river is Rapti. So we can write here Rapti. Clear? Now the next one is, do you know the name of any rivers? Write their names. If you know the name of the rivers, basically you have to just write the name of the different rivers. You can write here Ganga, Yamuna, Rapti, Gomti, Kaveri. So many more rivers you can write by yourself. If you know more, you can write by yourself. There is no issue. So it's done. Now the next part is, color the pictures of those containers which you use to storing the water. You have to just color the pictures. If you use bucket to store water, you just color this. Okay, in the similar way, if you use tumbler to store water, you can color the tumblers also. If you use the gallon, you can color it also. Pots, if you are using, you can color it also. If you are using the containers made up of uh, soil, then you can use this one also. It's made up of clay basically. So it's completely depending of you, whatever the uh, means in among these all containers, whatever you use, you have to just color it. Suppose I am just using only bucket, I will just color bucket. If you are using tumblers also, you can color the tumblers also. Clear? It's completely depending on you. Now the next one is, in your notebook, draw a picture of any other containers which you are used to for storing the water. It is for you. If you are using except of these things, if you are using something else, you can draw the picture and you can color it that also. Clear? Now the next one is, in every row put around the circle, you have to just put a circle which are the different from others, means you have to just find out the odd ones. So let's start and circle the odd ones. The first, river, mountain, lake, pond and spring. Students, if we are talking about the source of water, we have read that river is also a source of water, mountain is also a source of water, lake is also source, sorry, mountain is not a source of water. Okay, whereas river is also source of water, lake is also source of water, pond is also source of water, and spring is also source of water. But if we are talking about the mountain, mountain is not a source of water. That's why we just circle mountain. Clear? So for the answer of the first one, we have to circle mountain. Now the next one is, bathing, washing clothes, swimming, combing hairs, kneading dough. As you can see that in all these we need water, but this is the single thing which for which we don't need water. So we have to just color combing hair. Means in the first one we have to circle mountain, in second one combing hair. Now the third one is fish, duck, monkey, crocodile and tortoise. You can see that among these animals there is a single animal which doesn't live in water. Okay, means we can say that it is not an aquatic animal, Which one? This is monkey. Monkey doesn't live in water, so we have to circle monkey. While fish, duck, crocodile and tortoise, these all lives in water, that's why they are similar. Now the next one is car, boat, bus, train and bicycle. Means among these all vehicles we can see that only boat is an vehicle type which need water to row. Otherwise car, bus, train or bicycle, there is no need of water. So it's not rowed by us also, that's why we can circle boat. Clear? So this is the book exercise which we have solved today. Tomorrow again if something is left we will do, otherwise in next lecture we will start the next chapter from your same textbook, that is environmental science. So keep on learning, and students just solve all the whatever the exercises to are discussed today, you have to just solve in your textbook. So do in your textbook carefully. Thank you.